Hey everybody, out today doing a little digging. Got my brand new Ace 400, just got it yesterday. Took it out of the box and came and found some modern coins and just some oddball stuff. Just out again digging today. It's mid-November, it's just beautiful out, about 55 degrees. And I'm actually in a location looking for a friend of mine's wedding ring. He said he lost it around that fire pit, so we're just kind of circling around the fire pit to see what we can find. This is my second location for today. The first one was kind of a bust. I'm finding a lot of junk, and according to a lot of the YouTubers that I've watched and these guys that know what they're doing concerning metal detecting, they said you got to dig it all. So I'm digging it all. Haven't found a ring yet, but wanted to get a little bit of information on video, so I thought I probably ought to at least document the junk that I'm finding too. It's kind of weird stuff. It doesn't make it bad, it just doesn't have any real value. So far I found it looks like some kind of a gear to something. I don't know, it's kind of cool. And then this has actually got a glass in it right there. I think what it may be is like a sight glass for a tractor oil reservoir. Where I was at, I know there's tractors and things in place, and this lens actually goes all the way through. You can see light through it, so I think that's what it might be, not sure. And then I just dug up this little thing. I think it's just junk. I guess it could be a little metal bracelet or something, but I'm still finding all kinds of other junk. But for everything that I find that's junk that I take out of the ground, I guess that just helps the environment a bit. So we're going to keep digging and see if we can find this ring or anything else. Bottom line is just out here enjoying the weather. What a beautiful day that God gave us today, and man, I'm just glad that I get to spend a little time in it. A beautiful Sunday afternoon, spending time with my brand new metal detector and spending some time with the Lord. So what more could a guy ask for? So if I stumble across anything pretty cool, I'll get the video going again. Till then, I guess I'll see you. So I'm still out here metal detecting in this area, and again got my brand new Garrett Ace 400. I said in a previous video that I'm clueless. I don't have a clue what I'm doing, so I'm kind of learning as I go. And what I'm learning is that there is a lot of junk in the ground, and it's really unfortunate. But I'm also learning that you have to dig that kind of stuff, and you have to work through that to learn about your machine and learn about the hobby and the craft of figuring out what's junk and what's not. And today I've dug my fair share of junk, and to tell you the truth, it gets a little bit discouraging. Hole after hole, and you find a nail, or you find a pop can, or you find a pop tab, and it's I can see where it could get discouraging. But then there's that moment that you find something that you think might have value, something that could potentially be a piece of history, and I can only guess that that's what keeps guys going. That's what keeps people doing this, is that chance, that gamble of finding something that's pretty incredible. And where I'm at, there's no real high expectations of finding history necessarily, but at the same rate, you never know. Every square foot of ground that's out there could potentially have something pretty incredible in it. And I think I may have found my first real piece of history, something that has some value. And the only reason that I know this is because of some of the videos that I've watched. I said in another video, I've been watching a lot of Nugget Noggin, been watching the Hoover Boys, been watching Dr. Tones, and been watching Aqua Trigger, and trying to figure out what these guys are finding that they get so excited about. And yesterday I found some coins, some modern coins. I probably accumulated a total of about 40 cents, and was pretty excited about it because it was the first time I'd ever done this and my first finds. But today I think I found something that might have value, and it makes me pretty excited. As small as it may be, and as maybe doesn't have great value, I've watched others dig these things up and get pretty excited. So today I'm pretty excited. And here's what I found. I found a US button. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it would have went to. I've just seen other guys dig these things up. And, you know, I don't know if it's the front to a button maybe for a uniform. I don't have a clue. But it resembles something that I've seen others dig up. And I just got to dig one up. And that's pretty cool. And I'm really stoked. And I'm going to keep looking around. Heck, I don't know what I'm going to find around here. But that's neat, and that makes the whole day worth it. Even if it's not worth much, it makes me happy. And again, I've said before that it's about being outdoors. It's about getting out and going places and seeing things and spending time in nature and spending time out looking for history. Now, if I could keep this stupid cell phone to leave me alone for 10 minutes so I can get some quiet, it'd make it even better. But today's a good day, and I had a lot of fun, and I'm going to keep digging, and I'll see if I find something else that has value. If I do, I'll let you know. But for me, that's my very first treasure, and I'm really excited, and I'm going to keep doing this. This has turned out to be a lot of fun, and I've been able to spend a lot of time just by myself thinking and breathing fresh air and being out in the sun and enjoying the day. So find a treasure or not, this is a really cool hobby. And I see why these other guys that I've been watching, why they do it and why they keep doing it, because it's a lot of fun, and it's worth doing. Not a huge investment to get out and find some buried history. So I'm going to keep looking, and if I find something else pretty cool, I'll let you know. Well, I'm back home after a good day out looking around with my Garrett Ace 400. That's turned out to be a pretty good little machine. I've had a lot of fun with it, and it's relatively easy to use, which means it's relatively easy to learn. So I think with every find I learn a little more and start to learn what the numbers represent and learn to use how to use the discrimination. And so we're learning. Today's finds were mostly junk, but for every little piece of junk you dig, we learn something. So it's still been a good day. So here's kind of a wrap up of what we found today. Found a big old chain. That was kind of cool. Funny part was I ended up grabbing this side first, and it was just snaked under the ground. So that was kind of funny. Whole bunch of junk, pull tabs, a gear off of something. Not sure what that is, but it's kind of cool. Found an old pocket knife. It's all rusted and pretty gnarly. Little sight glass. I think that's like a oil level sight glass for maybe a tractor. Where I was at, I know there's some tractors, so that was kind of neat. I think that's one of those little pieces that you pull down on, like for a dog leash or something like that. That's the piece that would go inside underneath the spring, and that's what you put your thumb on to open it up. So I thought that looked like something I should know what it is, but I think that's what it is. Little button. But that was the find for the day right there, my little US button. I think it's a button. I'm not certain if it came off of a pin, like a lapel pin or a button. But nonetheless, I don't know how old that is. My wife looked it up. She thinks it may be pre-Vietnam, maybe World War II. Not sure. But nonetheless, that's the coolest thing I found so far. And that's my first little treasure. So we're excited. Was just excited to be out today, spend some time out in the woods, enjoying the day, enjoying the weather, and enjoying some quiet time with the Lord. So, man, it was a great day. Hope you enjoy the video. They're pretty simple. I don't know a whole lot, so hopefully with every video we'll kind of see my experiences increase and my education increase. So that's kind of what I wanted to do, was start with no knowledge, no wisdom of anything concerning metal detecting, and just grow from there. And you know, maybe by video 10, 12, 15, or 20, I can actually see where I've learned some things, and I'm getting better at this hobby. So for now, that's all I've got. Until next time, God bless and have a great day.